Alright, what's up guys, this is Susie from Eds. I'm back with another video. Now thank you for stopping by and tuning in. We're back with another Grand Theft Auto video. Now today I'm joined with Zirion again.
Hey, what's up?
And basically today is going to be 10 of the most forgotten vehicles, plus kind of underrated vehicles in GTA. Now I'll do 5 vehicles and he'll do 5 of his top underrated or forgotten vehicles in GTA. And so basically we'll get started with the first vehicle. Now the first forgotten vehicle for me is the Tampa. I really feel that this car is a lot underrated, and it's just been forgotten about. I don't really see anybody driving this vehicle anymore, and I used to see people drive this car a lot, but I don't really see anybody drive this vehicle anymore, and I really feel like it kind of sucks because this vehicle can be made, in a lot of different customizations and stuff, and it can, look really good. But, and it also has a really good performance as well, but I don't really see anybody driving it, which kind of sucks. And, so yeah, this is definitely one of the forgotten vehicles about in GTA Online, which is unfortunate for this car. But, hopefully you can see some more people getting back into this car. That'd be really cool because I really do think it's one of my all-time favorite vehicles of GTA. But, yeah. So if you want to talk about your car?
For me, my car is the Banshee, or the Banshee 900R, which you upgraded. I wouldn't say it's a forgotten car, but it's a completely underrated car. One, this car can destroy supercars in a race, and two, this car is a great drifter. That's pretty much it.
Alright.
It also looks clean. It looks exactly like the Dodge Viper or the RX-7 in real life. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I agree with that, and we'll get on to the next 2 vehicles. Alright, next up we have the Phoenix. Now this car is one of the very underrated cars, and I wouldn't really say it's forgotten about. I do see a few people here and there driving this car, but it definitely is an underrated car. For the looks and stuff, a lot of people just say that it's an altogether bad car because of the looks and things like that, which when you first get it stock, it's not the best looking vehicle. But, they have a lot of upgrades on this vehicle that can look actually really good. You can make it kind of look like a street racing car with the big wing on the back. I decided not to do that. Instead, I kept it, kind of a clean look with just a little engine bay hood and everything else regular. And I put a nice wine red on it with some big hubcaps on it. But to me, that looks really well, really good. I'm sorry, but this vehicle is actually pretty good. It definitely, you can double clutch this car, and it's an amazing drifting car. I was just drifting all around these lamps and stuff, and it is amazing. It's very easily controlled, so this vehicle does have a really, really good performance. And if you're looking for a nice, clean car, just to kind of a street car, nothing too much, but nothing too low, I definitely suggest this car. You can get a nice clean look on it with a nice color and stuff like that. So I definitely do suggest the Phoenix. It is definitely underrated, and hopefully we can bring it back. But yeah, that's basically it for the Phoenix.
Okay, so my car is the Ruiner, which looks like either the 240SX or the 180SX. In real life, it is a all-around amazing drift car and amazing racing car. One, you can double clutch it, can drift it, even stancing it, it looks so clean. It's as low as to the ground as possible. And I wouldn't say it's forgotten about because I do see some people rocking with it at car meets and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just feel like it's underrated. It's like, I think it should be up there with like some of the best cars. That's all I have for it. It's just a beautiful car.
Alright.
One, you can get it for free too. You just go on the street and grab it. You can't even buy it online. You just grab it off the street.
Nice. I definitely agree with that. Alright, next car we have is the Dukes. Now, this is definitely a forgotten vehicle. Now, this vehicle was quite popular during, the first ages, I guess you could say, of GTA. I definitely did see a lot of people driving this vehicle. But now, you don't really see anybody driving the Dukes, which kind of sucks because I really do like this car. There's average upgrades you can do, but you can definitely make this car look very clean and nice, especially with some paint jobs that are kind of different, like you can see here with the Cabernet Red. I have on it with the nice, I believe those are tuner rims, or sports, I'm not sure. But basically, this car, all in all, is a very good car, and it's definitely unforgotten and underrated because it's got some speed to it. Honestly, it's a pretty fast car when you're on a straightaway. It can definitely get some acceleration in there, and it definitely can double clutch, so that's good as well. But yeah, that's basically it for the Dukes.
Okay, for my car is mostly forgotten and not underrated. This car isn't that good performance-wise, but in terms of looks, you can make this car look amazing. Again, this car is on stock suspension. I didn't lower it all the way. I just stanced it with my gun, like the old-fashioned way. Because I'm broke, so I didn't have enough money to lower it all the way. But if you lower it all the way and stance it, it'll look so clean. Like, I try to make mine look as clean as possible. It could have been better with a different color, but yeah, this car is the car that Michael drives, the Tailgater, it's called. Yeah, pretty much it.
Alright, nice. Alright, next up for the cars, we have the Penumbra and the Felon GT. Now, first off, the Penumbra we'll go with. Now, the Penumbra is a very, very, very very forgotten car, along with underrated. Now, this vehicle's pretty good for drifting, and along with it has some nice speed to it. I can definitely get up and go more than you think it can, and it's a really nice vehicle for looks. Especially if you bring this down to the car show, I bet you will get a lot of people liking it if you do it the right color and stuff like that, and the right customizations to make it look clean, but not too much exotic. To me, too exotic for this car just doesn't look that good. But if you keep it clean, with a nice with a nice touch and everything, it'll look pretty good. So as you can see, we have it white with the secondary blacked out, which is pretty good looking. And then I have my logo up there, which is also white, which looks really good. So yeah, that's basically it for the Penumbra. It's definitely a forgotten car and underrated.
Okay, for my car, if you're into car meets, this is a car you can pull out. Lower suspension, it looks really good, and then after you stance it, but again, I'm running stock suspension. It's not on lowered suspension. Performance-wise, this car is not very good. Neither can it drift. It is just a good car to bring to car meets. My approach to this car is just keep it simple. Like, the color's blue and then my rims are black. I'd say go with a simpler rim and a simpler color, and it'll impress people at meets.
Alright. Nice. So again, that's the Penumbra and the Felon GT. Alright, next up we have the Birdshot Stallion. Now this car is definitely by all circumstances is underrated. So much not forgotten about because I didn't really see a lot of people drive this car to begin with. I guess you could say it was kind of not really popular to begin with, but it was definitely underrated. A lot of people said this car was just crap. It was goofy. It was just for the looks of the livery and stuff like that, which is completely wrong. Like, this car has it all. This is by far the best car for drifting, in my opinion. The best car for drifting, the best car for driving in dirt. Literally, you can double clutch it. It's super fast. You know, you name it, this car has it. It's awesome. I love this car, and you know, by all means, this is definitely an underrated car, and a lot of people just thought this car was, you know, just for the stupidness and funniness of Rockstar or whatever, and they just thought at it just for the heck of it. But it is definitely worthwhile, especially for being a free car. For some people, I believe this car is free. For me, it's free, but for some people, I believe it's not free. It depends on if you had Social Club or not. It's something to do with that. But basically, for those who have this car free, it is definitely an awesome vehicle. I definitely suggest getting this vehicle. And yeah, that's basically it for the Birdshot Stallion.
Okay, for my car, I picked the Felter, my final car, and one of my favorite cars. It looks really good, Lord. And with the fenders and white rims, my color choice was matte gray. I personally think this car isn't as much underrated because people know this car is really fast and know this car is really good. It's just forgotten about on how good it is with all the new cars and stuff. I really like the speed, the handling, the way this car looks overall. I can't even compare this to a car that I would like, that I know in real life. But it looks really good. It looks like it has a wide body kit on it, which it does. It's just stock wide body kit. Again, the suspension is stock suspension. I just danced it, and it is already like as low as it can get. I don't know if they can see that, but it is literally on the ground. If you're looking at my bumper or the side skirts, it is on the ground. If you pull up to this in a car show, I'm like guaranteed people will enjoy this. That's all I gotta say on it. It's speaking for itself. It looks really good. It looks really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. Really, I agree with you on that one. That's a very awesome car. But yeah, basically that's it for this vehicle. It's, you know, that's basically it for these cars. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and do 3 bonus cars just for the heck of it. Now these are also gonna be along with the liveried cars, along with the Birdshot Stallion. Now they have 3 other cars. As you can see, those cars being the Vapid Pisswasser Dominator, the Bravado Redwood Gauntlet, and the Bravado Sprunk Buffalo, along with the D-Class Birdshot, which I just talked about. So as you can see, all these cars are free. Now these came part of the Cunning Stunts DLC, and these cars are all amazing for dirt. They're all really good with speed, and they have the same upgrades that you could do on the regular vehicle itself. The Dominator here has all the, you know, regular upgrades, like I said, and it's altogether a pretty fast car. It's definitely more of a forgotten about vehicle. I guess not underrated. I mean, it had good performance. I'm just, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan on the performance. I didn't really see a lot of good out of it. I guess it was fast, but I didn't really drive it that much to really see how fast it was. But I definitely do think it is forgotten about, because I definitely did see a lot of people drive this car, and now a lot of people don't drive this car. Next up, we have the Bravado Redwood Gauntlet. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite, like, sports cars, just for kind of cruising around or whatever, just kind of for show-off and stuff, especially with the livery on. I definitely think you could make this car look very, very good. It doesn't have a lot of upgrades, but it does have quite a bit of speed, and it is definitely forgotten about. It's not really underrated, but it is forgotten about in many cases, because a lot of people used to have this car, but they just kind of forgot about it, and not many drive this car anymore. And then last but not least, we have the Sprunk Buffalo. Now, this is actually Franklin's vehicle. I'm a huge fan of this vehicle. I love this car, everything about it. It's fast, and it's more of a forgotten about vehicle. Not a lot of people drive this. When they first released the Bravado Buffalo S itself, not even the livery, but just the S, definitely a lot of people had it, but then it just kind of turned down and, like, you know, a lot of people forgot about it. When they came out with the liveried one, same thing, you know, everybody was hyped about the cutting stunts, and it just kind of faded away. A lot of people forgot about the car. But I definitely do think it is an amazing vehicle. I love the performance about it and just the looks itself. So basically that's it for the vehicles. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah.
Doing a braid on my pop tire.
Your pop tire. You drifted with a pop tire? Alright guys, well that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like it, hit that like button down below. Show me support. Tell me some feedback. I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. So I can know what to improve on and what I did good on and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.